We're hitting the go live button now, and Shadow is rubbing up against my microphone. And she's my co-host. Anywho, so it is Monday at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and I forgot to share the video on social. Oh well. Shit happens. Anyway, it is wrapping up pretty close to the end of the month. It's the 27th. So, we got just a few days left of June, and so there we are. So while we're waiting for people to join us, we'll talk about some random stuff. I jumped in a pool that's in my backyard today, and it was cold. It was really cold. It took me, I went for a 20-minute swim. 7 minutes of it was spent slowly lowering myself into the water. Every half inch felt like someone stabbing me. It was cold. But, once you got in the water and get past that initial shock value, it was actually a pretty decent swim. Not bad. I enjoyed it. Jesus, will you land? So, there's that. Yeah. That's about all I've done. Yeah, that's about all I've done. Well, today I got quite a bit done. I didn't get the video done like I wanted to. I wanted to put out a video today. Would have been a quick and easy one, but I got sidetracked in the morning, and then that just kind of pushed everything back. I did get the next episode of Despair done, so now we just got to edit it, and then I record and upload it on Wednesday-ish, hopefully, and it'll be ready to go Saturday night at 6. So if you don't know what that is, that's on Creative Sanctuary's YouTube channel. I'm doing an audiobook, and this is episode 18. Kind of a slow episode, I think, but it's leading up into something awesome. So I'm kind of excited for the next episode, which I'll write next week. My God, you are a demanding cat. That's my stomach. You don't need my stomach. So we are having a sober night because I plan on going to the gym after the show tonight because I need to go for at least a 30-minute walk. So I'm looking forward to that. Wow, my chats are like all kinds of screwed up. Hey, Chris, how's it going, buddy? How's the book coming along? Slowly. I was going to work on it today, but I had the hardest time writing the next episode of Despair. I got about halfway through it, and it just wasn't jiving right. So I had to rethink it. I went for a walk, and then by the time I got back to writing it, I got done writing, and then I added the next episode to the Wattpad book, and then I was able to eat dinner and get ready for the show. That's how my day went. Oh, she's got this big gnat. I could probably get it. Just won't look at her. Just like, just don't any attention to it. Don't mind me picking this big ass gnat off your back. Oh, she's like, no, I don't want you to. Aha. Well, hold still. Good for you. Now that's how you hit your birthday weight loss goal. Have fun at the gym tonight. Damn it. It's just going to be a 30-minute walk. I did have Taco Bell for dinner, so that's part of why I need to go walk, but I still managed to burn more than I ate today. I went to the gym this morning, and then I swam in the pool. I didn't get much walking done because I got backed up with everything else I have to do. So that's what part of why I'm going. So, and since I don't drive at all, if I had anything to drink, I am not drinking tonight. Going to the gym this late ain't bad. The gym itself isn't too bad. It's the parking lot. I don't understand how people can get driver's licenses. Didn't even get it. But yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully not get in a wreck getting into the parking lot, but no, it is what it is. So I have water. which is good for you anyway. So I figured we'd jump into our writing goals because the halfway mark of the year is on July 2nd, which is this weekend. And I don't know, maybe we'll do a. Maybe I should have waited. No, well, 4th of July. I don't know if I want to do a stream on 4th of July. It's not like holidays ever stopped me before, but everybody wants to be here drinking. So I don't know, because I start my shows before sun goes down anyway. So I still might do a live stream because, won't be able to see any fireworks until it's over. Maybe we'll do a short one, like a 30-minute show. Maybe. I don't know. Did one on Christmas Eve, which wound up being semi-popular comparatively to everything else I've done. So, yeah. We'll see. But, yeah. So, anyway. So I did... If I wouldn't have gotten sidetracked this morning, then I would have had time to make a video. And that was kind of a bummer. That was the only thing on my list today I didn't get to. And I could still... No. Not if I'm going to the gym. I was going to say I could still try to do it later after the show, but I don't know. At this time of night, I usually get pretty burned out from staring at a screen all day, especially when I'm writing the book and Despair. And so I'm like staring at a white screen for a big chunk of the day. And yeah, probably not. So... Not doing anything with the kids next Monday. We are. Everybody and their dog is going to be here. Most of everybody wants to hang out in the pool and watch fireworks because in my backyard, everybody in this neighborhood gets big, beautiful, illegal fireworks. And so when you're like laying in the pool, or last year I was by myself because everybody was off doing their fun things. I sat in the chair on my back porch and just watch the fireworks show. It's amazing out here because everybody lights up. And so now that we got a pool, we can get some floaters and just kind of sit in the pool and watch the fireworks. But everybody's doing we got barbecue going on. We've got the it's not a Traeger, Pit Boss. It's a smoker. So we're going to be lighting up the smoker. It's going to be me, Sam, 3 kids, Grandpa Dan, Donovan, Alyssa, that I know of. Those are confirmed. So, I don't know. If you're in the Denver Metro, might as well stop by. Hey, Neil, how's it going? But yeah, so it's going to be a full house. That's all right, though. I do miss having an office space, but whatever. But yeah, the pool's not very level, but it's usable. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we got it when it was like 100 and something degrees outside. What? And as soon as I get the pool set up and filled, the temperature drops to like 50. Haha, look at that. That was a big one. I got a gnat. See? That wasn't so bad, was it? Came right out. Now we can just get the other 5. But yeah, so anyway, and it's on a Monday. So I still have to work the next day. And I'm probably going to wind up working that day too, because that's how I roll. But that means my Tuesday I'll have a pretty open day because my work lands the day after my writers. That way they have plenty of time to write and get all the images and stuff. And then I edit the work before I publish it the next day. And so if there's nothing for anybody to do on a Monday, usually my Tuesdays are my Monday, my holiday. But with all the extra things we've been doing lately, I don't know if I'm going to get an extra day. I'll probably wind up doing as much as I can during the weekend. But it's been a madhouse, which is kind of what threw a monkey in the wrench. Threw a wrench in the works. Kind of derailed all my plans for the past month. But you know, they pay the bills. So I have a mortgage to cover and other bills to pay. So gotta do what the client wants, even if that means postponing my book, postponing the videos, or postponing. I didn't get a blog post done today. Except I got Crossing Colorado's post today, and it was actually supposed to be like a really short and sweet, quick, crank out a blog post, be done, just a kind of an update, because I'm going to be going solid for 3 weeks, and for some reason, it turned into a much longer post. So that's what happens. Hey Ron, how's it going, buddy? I know I can't be late for the Michael show, cheap cheap. Yeah, you're late. You're late by 10 minutes. See how you are? I don't even know who that was. Hold on a second. No. Nothing I care about. Alrighty. Anywho, so that's how that goes. And then somebody on Twitter is like trying to say that writing is a terrible career and that you can't make money to eat, and like, bullshit, Klaus. Not only did I make a career out of it, I bought a house as a freelance writer. So just because you can't do it doesn't mean it's bad for everybody. That's how I roll. I didn't say that part. I want to. But he's a nice guy and I don't want to, like, I don't know, ruffle his feathers, I guess. I don't know. Some days I'm a dick, some days I'm not. So you let everyone down. You're 10 minutes late. Polishing up my next KDP book. Awesome, Ron. Have a new name now. Yeah. It's Baby Bird is Diana. For those of you who missed out, I don't know if Chris knows. So. But hey, for those of you who don't know, Chris has 2 weeks in a row uploading videos. That's pretty excited to see that. Like, recorded on the 19th. I'm like, wait a second. So I looked back and like, no, he uploaded it today. I forgot that you recorded it a week before. So it's all good. It's got more videos on your channel than I do. Yeah. It's all good. But yeah, so with the half year coming up on July 2nd, how is everybody's writing goals going? We're halfway through the year. Can you believe it? 2022 is half gone. Now for me, the first 3 months crawled like super stupid slow. Probably because of the things that happened in January. But this last month, this month of June, just like blew by. That's me, Mr. Consistency. 2 in a row. That's called an upload streak. It has happened before. Let's see. Well, Michael, I have kept off the 5 pounds I lost. Awesome. But I haven't lost any more. Weight loss is so hard because I love food. I only lose weight if I go to bed hungry. Well, just a type of quality food you eat. Drink more water. I've been finding that keeping this guy here next to my desk at all times, keeping it full. Most of the time you're not really hungry, you're thirsty. And so when you start drinking more water, you don't think of food as much. And like, let's see, Friday, I ate dinner and then I kept thinking, God, I want a snack. I want some popcorn. But I'm like, nah, I don't need that junk. I need some water. So I drank the water, drank my sleepy time tea, went to bed. So I'm also 46 years old. Going to bed early is great. Fuck, going to bed early for me is like 9:30. Then it takes me an hour to sleep anyway. And then I'm trying to sleep on the rock hard, stupid ass bed. So I go to bed at 9:30, get up at 6. I only get 5 hours of sleep throughout the entire night. So I was going somewhere with that. I don't know where it went. Sorry. Oh, he's not going to answer. It's he changed his name again. Chris, yeah. If you want, Chris, go ahead and put your channel in the chat. Get some more people watching. So I know me and Neo do. So, okay, Michael, I keep trying. Yep, that's all I can really do. Don't get too mad at yourself. Don't get discouraged. Learn from your mistakes and move on. When you find patterns in your behavior, do something to fix it. For me, it's anytime after dinner I get a voracious appetite. So, but I found that if I keep my mind occupied, I don't get snacky at all. And so I'll play games, or I'm going to the gym after the show. And when I get back, I'll probably play Raft because I have to update the article. So there's all kinds of ways you can do it. You just gotta find patterns in your own behavior and do things to fix it. I ate a whole pizza for dinner, but it was only 10-inch thin crust and topped with fruit and vegetables. Yeah, but if you eat a whole pizza, that's probably, well, I can't really say much because I probably ate as many calories in Taco Bell tonight for dinner, which is why I'm going to the gym later, so I can walk and burn some of it off. But yeah, well, for me, it was all keeping track of my food and MyFitnessPal. On average, a slice of pizza is about 220 calories. It got to the point, like when I lived in LA, I would buy 2 pizzas from Domino's. And then I would portion it out, and I'd have 2 slices of pizza for lunch and dinner for the next week. So, not only do you save money, but I got pizza Monday, or for lunch and dinner all week long. So, sorry, I was getting into a fist fight with my cat. CD Weight Loss is a channel I've been posting on lately. Yeah, if you want, go ahead and link it. Throw it in the chat. Yeah, that's something I need to get into, is doing more videos for crossing Colorado. Sam's supposed to be coming up with ideas for it, but yeah, that's helpful. I want something done, you got to do it yourself. And then everybody wonders why I have so much on my plate. Ordering thin crust is a huge improvement on my part. Baby steps for a baby bird. Yeah, true. You don't get as many calories in thin crust. But eating the entire pizza, that should be your next step. Only go for 2 slices for dinner. And then drink water. I find that drinking more water helps quite a bit. Anywho, how's everybody's writing going? That's what we're on at the moment. As of today, if I maintain my workflow, which I hope to improve on, I will write more than 811,000 words this year, which is 83,000 more than I did last year. I'm still aiming to do a bit more, but my primary goal is just to do more than I did last year, and looks like I'm going to beat the hell out of that record. So, pretty jazzed. A lot of it is the new client and doing the video blog posts for Green Geeks, and then I've been pretty active, well, trying to keep being active on WriterSanctuary and Crossing Colorado, so not to mention writing the book and Despair, so all those get pulled into it. So why am I so obsessed with food? I don't know. I'm obsessed with maple donuts from Walmart. I can't find a decent maple donut anywhere except for Walmart. I don't like the maple they use at Target. Krispy Kreme pisses me off. I'm not a fan of King Soopers. You know, the only other place that I've liked maple donuts from was Harmon's in Utah. But I'm not in Utah, so Walmart it is. But, it's a eating disorder. A lot of people seek therapy for it, so baby birdie steps totally counts. Yeah. That's like, it's like I tried to push before. It's like not just with weight loss, but with writing too. Don't expect to do as much as I do. Um, Always work to improve upon yourself. It's all about self improvement. Even if you were to write one more word today than you did yesterday, that's still a win. You're ordering thin crust to cut down calories on your pizza, that's a win. So always you're only in competition with yourself no matter what you're doing. Well, unless you're like directly competing with somebody, but that's a different story. But when it comes to like health and fitness or your career or trying to write a book, nah, you're only in competition with yourself. So whatever you do that puts you ahead of the game today than you were yesterday, then that's a win. No matter what, no matter the step. Any victory is still a victory. Pizza and pasta are my biggest weaknesses. Pizza, I'm not too. Yeah, I like pizza, but I don't need it. Pasta, I was a big fan of pasta up until recently. I don't know why. It just my my taste changed. Now I'm mostly into cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And it's weird not having Fireball tonight. I just have water. You are on a whole other level. Yeah, well, it took me a long time to get here too, though. I learned that thin crust is still very delicious. It's been a long time. So I think the last thin crust pizza I had was one from Mod Pizza, and that was the cauliflower crust pizza that Sam got. That was pretty good. Okay, anywho, goals. So I'm on track for 811,000. I didn't get Kingmaker published like I wanted to, but we all know why. Things fall apart, and you gotta stick with what pays the bills. So they come first. I did get it over to Reedsy, and I'm gonna start setting up some more writing goals now that the dust is starting to settle somewhat. So I should be able to get more work done on the book. And getting Despair back on track starting last Saturday. So that I'm pretty excited for all that. It's not the big massive goals I would have liked, but it works. So it's progress. So I have good news. I finally unlocked Weevil, and he has the best deck. Now I'm winning all the duels I play. Yay for bugs. Awesome. Woohoo! Trying to think if there's any more goals that I even came close to yet so far this year. I don't think I'm going to be writing 3 books this year like I wanted to. Yeah, life has a way of taking some things apart. But let's see, I want to get Kingmaker done, and then after Kingmaker, now that Ty and my daughter are reading 7, I got to get Kingmaker done so I can rewrite 7, because that's a bit north of cringy. I've come a long way since 2016. Let's see, after I think, yeah. So far, I guess I can't really complain because I'm ahead of where I wanted to be. My ultimate goal was just to write more than I did last year, and I'm doing it. So cool. I feel good for myself. Would like to get more YouTube videos going, but like I said, that really depends on if I can keep a hold of my day, or at least manage my time better. And I've been doing pretty good. If it wasn't for the slight distraction this morning, and I did wind up spending 20 minutes in the pool today, so yeah, but I needed it, so it was nice. Anyway, so Ron's got his next ebook going. How's everybody else doing? I know Chris has got a couple of videos going up. Excited for weekly updates. This week I'll be, Despair's done, so all I gotta do is record it on Wednesday. It's really not that hard to keep up with Despair as long as I can get the flow going again. The book is going to be the hardest one though, because the part that I stopped on I have to rewrite because it doesn't sound right, it doesn't read right. There's just something about it, so I'm going to go through it and see if I can polish it up. But in 3 weeks I'm heading to Utah, so it's going to take 4 days out of my month. I guess I can work on Kingmaker from Utah. Yeah. I have a laptop specifically for writing, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll have to see how things go. Right now I'm just trying to play things day at a time. Yeah. Aside from that, life is pretty boring. Does nobody have goals? Everybody just put me on background noise, like static. That make you feel better? No. It's all good. I wish I had some more news to share, but I don't. I did use Hemingway to write the next episode of Despair. And if you copy and paste from Hemingway to Google Docs will keep all the highlighted colors from Hemingway. So that was kind of, that's easy to get rid of, but I just think it's funny. So, yeah. I would like to play around with some more free book formatting tools. Somebody asked me on the blog post a couple days ago on whether Readsy does full image pictures on 2 pages at once, kind of like a comic book. And I'm like, I don't think it does, but I think I'm gonna look for a comic book formatting tool. I think it'd be kind of fun to make a comic book. Stephen King has one, the Creep Show comic book, which I have. So, yeah, maybe we'll do a comic book. Oh, a graphic novel. Sorry. It's a fucking comic book. Oh, but I would like to play around with some more tools. And I have a blog post I'm going to write on Friday about why I don't do best of lists. Now, I was looking at different ways on trying to maximize affiliate marketing. And one person I keep watching, that's all he does is best of lists, like best of whatever products, and then link to affiliates from that. And those work well, but I can't write those. I can't bring myself to call anything the best of anything unless I've actually tried it. I can't just blow smoke up people's ass. Even if I could make $100 and some odd thousand a month, whatever it is that he says he claims he makes. I don't do that. And he shows you how to use AI, and I am anti-AI writing. You take the fun out of it. But yeah, that's I'm not a big fan of best of lists. Like I'll read some, but you can tell when people have actually used a product and when they haven't, and I have a hard time having faith in those kind of products or posts, and so I refuse to write them. Like right now I'm working on the best book formatting tools for writers, but I'm not going to publish it yet because I only got 2 on there. So I need to try some more before I can make a list. And no, I'm not going to classify Word or LibreOffice as authoring software. It's a That's a word processor. It's not the same thing. I'm looking for tools that specifically benefit authors. And I even Googled that. And so many people put Word at the top of the list. I'm like, God, you cheap, chintzy bastards. You're just going to throw up any word processor you come across and call it the best. No. First of all, LibreOffice isn't the best of anything. It's free, it works, I use it, but it is. There's days where I don't want to. Like sometimes the spreadsheet part of LibreOffice will start glitching out and freezing and doing random shit. But it can't argue with being free. I would use Google Docs more, but I rather like having some of my spreadsheets private on my machine. So I will never upload those ones, like my spreadsheet, my timesheet. So I'll never put those on the cloud. But I don't know. Point is that I'm looking for author specific stuff, and the comic book one I think is going. I think I've seen a couple in the past, so I'm gonna see if I can find those again, because I was interested in doing it before, but we'll have to see. There's some that are only specifically for Mac, and I can't call those the best of writing apps for the Mac because I don't have a Mac. I can't try them out, so I can't tell you if it's the best or not. I could put Scrivener in the list because I've tried Scrivener, and it's a good platform. It just has kind of a steep learning curve compared to everything else. So I don't know. I'm starting with the list of free stuff first, and then we'll move on to the paid apps. Mostly because I don't have the money to buy the apps. $50 for Scrivener, $150 for Atticus, which I really, really want to try. But yeah, so there's that. Wow, you are a bunch of talkative people today. What else we got going on? I don't know. I rewrote one of my text broker articles to include the fact that I will not sell my account and I won't help you make one. I get that asked so much. You get these people who are in countries that aren't supported by Payoneer that want to write for TextBroker. They want to write for textbroker.com because that's where most of the work is. Like, A, you have to be a U.S. citizen to write for textbroker.com. They use a W-9 or an I-9, W-2. No, it is a W-9. Fuck, I can't remember. Been a long time. But anyway, it's tax related. So, no, I'm not going to help you screw myself for taxes, because if I create an account for you and help you get a 4-star, A, you didn't earn that 4-star, so how do I know that you're going to be able to maintain it? And B, that puts me on the hook for taxes. Not gonna happen. And I'm not gonna, I sure as hell ain't gonna sell my personal account that I worked so hard to build. So I added that to my text broker article. Not that anybody's gonna read that part of it and leave me alone, but whatever. Okay, screw it. I'll come up with a writing goal to hit by year's end. Give me a minute. Hey, Lonesome Lenny, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, so I got so tired of people ask me that, like, all the damn time. And not just on email either. Like, I have the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com, but they'll hit me up on Twitter. Like, can you help me make an account? No. I am a straight arrow, and I don't want to get screwed by your incompetence. So, not going to happen. Don't ask. Won't happen. You can offer me all the money you want. I can't be bought. I think a big part of why I can't be bought is because I'm a bit of a dick. I don't know. It might be. Time for a Michael rant? Oh, getting close. Probably not a full-blown rant, but God, I'm just so tired of people asking me. Like, no. Who does that? Oh, it goes right along the lines. And a lot of the people that ask me to make their accounts for Textbook and help them get 4 stars, they can't even write anything coherent in social media. Like, how the hell do you plan on maintaining a 4-star level if you can't write a coherent sentence? You know, period. That was coherent. I don't care. I'm successful. What do I care? I'm a much better writer than I am a speaker. But I don't know. It goes with the whole, like, we were talking about resumes today. How somebody was saying that somebody they were looking at couldn't, they need to proofread their resume, and it just triggered. And so I'm like, God, I wish I could show you some of the ones I get. And these are people who are like applying to be a writer. If you're going to apply to be a writer, for God's sakes, proofread your cover letter. And we already went into all that last year. Needless to say, none of them got hired. And it doesn't take much, and you don't need to send a 12-page cover letter. 1 page, 2 paragraphs max. I just need to know who you are, what you bring to the table, and why you think you're good for the company. I don't give a shit about going into some existential conversation crisis that you're having or a philosophical debate. No, if it has nothing to do with the job, don't include it. I'm trying to be good. It's hard sometimes. People don't make it easy. Anywho, so let's see. How am I going to end the last? Let's see. I always play better on the back nine, and so with July 2nd being the halfway mark of the year, what am I going to try to do for the rest of the year? Well, obviously, I'm going to maintain my goal. 811,000 words in a year isn't necessarily all that bad, especially given the type of work that I do. That's actually quite impressive. Most of my job nowadays is editing. I don't get to write much. And now I'm doing not just my videos, or trying to do my videos, but I'm also helping with my clients' videos, uploading those and getting those all gussied up for SEO. And then I write the blog posts for those sometimes. The webinars, I help with those. So I don't really get a lot of writing time client-wise, aside from my new client. But, so 811,000 words isn't nothing to scoff at. Like I said, it's 83,000 more than I wrote last year. So that's a win. Even if it was by 1 word, it'd still be a win. So, still waiting on Chris's goal. It's been more than a minute. I'm going to try. Let's see. I have roughly 36,000 words left to write for Kingmaker. Depending on how much time I have in a day, I don't want to say that I'll have it done in July, because that's going to be, well, I'm going to have to give myself leeway a little bit, because I have no idea what Green Geeks are going to want next. So, actually, I kind of do. And so I'm going to have to, I don't know, come up with a way to do it here. So, my writing goal for the rest of 2020 is to, guys, what should my writing goal be for 2022? I don't know. And don't be realistic. That's too boring. Yeah, swing for the fences so you feel bad when you don't make it. Set yourself up for failure. That's the way to go. So Domino's, Jesus. So Domino's has this nifty tool where you can calculate the calories in a pizza. The entire pizza was 840 calories. And that is what I had left in my calorie budget. So in your face. It's not just calories, though. You also have to pay attention to the carb count. If you're not physically active enough to burn the carbs, it's just going to collect onto your ass. So, hey, I don't have room to talk. Actually, I'm ahead of what I need to be, so I'm still going to walk. You know, if you want to eat a whole pizza and you're able to eat it and still lose weight, then you're on your way. But apparently it sounds like you can't do that, so I don't know. Careful about the shit talking there. Messing with the Jedi Master, son. What else can I try doing? Maybe, let's see, July, August. That'd give me 500. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to aim to have Kingmaker done by the end of August. That should give me plenty of time to deal with the book and my 2 clients. And the big project we got going on right now. Which is kind of depressing because I wanted it to be done before June. But, you know, like I said, they pay the bills. So, got to do with what pays the mortgage. That's most important. So, we're going to set a new goal in Reedsy for August 31st to be done writing. August. That gives me September. Oh, that gives me September to edit and publish it in October. That'd be a great Halloween book, actually. Ooh. Oh, it would make a great Halloween book. Oh, son. That might work. That's going to be the goal. August 31st. You heard it here. That's what I'm going for. Setting ourselves up for failure is me and Michael's favorite. You're right. Don't at me in my grammar in that sense. I know. I don't set myself up for failure. I just add too much to my plate. I guess that is setting myself up for failure, huh? Yeah. Well, Noom just focuses on calorie count. They don't say anything about carb count or whatever. And, you know, that's okay. But when you think about it this, like say you're on a 2,000 calorie diet, that doesn't mean that you can go out and eat 2,000 calories worth of cupcakes from Walmart and expect to be healthy. A lot more goes into it than just calories. Calories is a good start, but you also have to keep in mind the carbs, proteins, and fats, sugars. Like I am hypoglycemic, so I have to be careful of my blood sugar count. There's all kinds of different things, but you know that calories is a good way to start. So if it fits your calories, then go for it. Yep, like I'm just giving you shit. I'm the type of person, like I use MyFitnessPal. If I want that extra slice of pizza, I go walk for 3 miles, just so I can burn enough calories to eat it. So I know it's. I'm just giving you crap. You're doing good. Just keep it up. I lost over 30 pounds this year just counting calories. Yeah. I eat so many carbs. Drives Michael and Sam nuts, but hey, if it works, it works. Yeah, you should see the shit he eats. Like, my God, dude, that's a lot of carbs. I say, do the cupcakes. Yeah. Don't. That right there is how I got up to 300 plus pounds to begin with, Chris. Don't tell her to do that's exactly how I got up that high. You'll get sick of cupcakes and go for healthier options anyway. I didn't. I kept eating and eating and eating those cupcakes from Walmart. Get the big box of them. They sit at my desk. I plow those down. Takes me 2-3 days to eat the entire box. Yeah, I ballooned up pretty fucking fast. So don't do that. See, with pizza, you still get protein and you get your vitamin A from the cheese. Depends what you got on it. You can throw some mushrooms on there. You can get some onions on there. At least that's semi-healthy. Cupcakes, not so much. Cupcakes, nothing but pure sugar. So don't do that. My pizza has all the food groups: bread, dairy, vegetable, and fruit. I know there's a lot of nutrients in there. Yeah, like I said, I'm more into proteins, but I also go to the gym. Ugh. I've got to figure out what's wrong with my elbow. It's not quite a bursitis. It's not tennis elbow because it's in too deep. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I'm setting personal records at the gym. Nothing wrong with pizza. Hey, there's nothing wrong with pizza at all. I still lost 20 pounds inside the first month and a half. And that was when I was counting a 2,000 calorie diet. I got close to it, and I still wanted an extra slice of pizza, so that's why I walked to burn enough to eat it. So I'm just saying, if you eat nothing but cupcakes, you're not getting any nutrients except for sugar. Don't do that. Your body needs a balance. Chris, what do you eat? You and I probably have similar diets. I doubt it. Watch his video. His last one, he did the PB&J oatmeal. I don't know if I could do that. And the rice thing, at least you're not like plowing through that anymore. The rice thing it made me cringe. It does a lot. But if it works for you, whatever. Walk every day for about 30 minutes. I also do yard work, which burns a ton of calories. Yep. Oh, I forgot to mow my lawn today. Fuck. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm actually building a list of which activities burn the most calories. I think walking so far is number one. That's walking at walking at a pace of 3.8 miles an hour. Blah, 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 cupcakes, blah, blah, apple, blah, blah, escalators, blah, cupcakes. That's great. Keep it up. When you get stronger, walk further and faster. Yep. I always focus on going faster. Right now, what I've been doing is going to the gym. Spend the first 10 minutes walking at 3.6 miles an hour. And then I do, let's see, today I lifted like 36,000 pounds total. And then before I leave, I do another 10 minutes on the treadmill at 3.8. And what that does is that it puts a hell of a strain on your calves and your thighs because you're trying to maintain a much faster pace. And so I'm focusing on building up the type 1 muscle fibers for endurance. I don't want to bulk up. I don't want to look like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But I do want to burn some fat. And doing high reps, low weights works on type 1s and also elevate your heart rate faster. Yard work is a great exercise for me because I can do it even with my foot pain. Yes, you can. I don't know if you read the article I wrote for you about things you can do at the gym without your feet. But yeah, you can go out and weed, and there's all kinds of things you can do without a foot. I can eat sushi last week and still lost weight. Yeah, that's sushi. But I hit my calorie goal 6 out of 7 days, so it works out. Hey, there you go. I'm trimming trees in 100-degree weather. Jesus. That's why I got a pool. See, that's the cool thing about the diet plans is that everybody is going to have what works best for them. Like, I have no intention of trying Noom. That's because I know my diet works for me. Chris enjoys his weird shit that he eats. That's what works for him. I know there's been a couple of things you showed on videos that looked actually really good. Now, there was this one, but I couldn't remember. I don't know if I could do the macaroni and cheese one with all the vegetables in it without having burger. I'm carnivorous though, so. But that salmon you had, that your cat ate, yeah, the salmon looked pretty good. I'm a big fan of salmon. But that's my point though, is that the best diet is the one that works for you. So, yellow goop for the win. Writing goals 100,000 words from now till 12/31. That's actually very doable. That would be. The fuck is my calculator? Want me to build you a spreadsheet? I could. 183. Oh, wow. That's only 546 words a day. I write that before I go to the gym. Oh, most days. But still, yeah, that's completely doable, Chris. Especially if you're like, since you don't have your, I don't know if you got your blog back or not, but you can do something like on Vocal, Hub Pages, or Medium. That's 500. Yeah, that's 546. That is completely doable, even if you just write nonsensical bullshit. Whatever works, man. It's like a lot of the articles I wrote the last couple of months have been just filler. Well, I try not to write filler, but I don't know. There's days where I'm like, I really didn't put much effort into that. So even I get disappointed on my own stuff. Just fill in your own damn spreadsheet. I could add a column for you. My spreadsheets are quite extensive. Um, yeah, that is completely doable. Go for it, man. So, in addition to that pizza, I also ate a brownie dessert, which was 950 calories. Well, in your face, then. It just gave me shit. But you didn't add that little tidbit of information about the brownie, did you? Yeah. There you go. Brownies will get you every time. That's why I try to burn as much as humanly possible. Well, try to burn humanly possible for me. I am a desk jockey. I spend a great deal of my day at my desk. So, trying to burn enough calories to enjoy some of the foods I like a little bit more difficult. And now that I got a pool, if it goes up, it was so fucking cold. As long as the temperature goes up, it goes back up, I'll be fine. That means I was 1,000 over my calorie budget, even with my hour of exercise. Yeah, see, you gotta watch those brownies. Did you get was the whole box that you ate, or just like a few of them? So I'm a big fan of desserts. I just make sure that I burn enough to eat them. So that's why I'm going to the gym after this. Because I had Taco Bell for dinner. That was way more than I wanted. And why I'm drinking water now instead of whiskey. Because I'm driving to the gym, and I don't drive if I've had anything to drink. I won't risk it. So you ate half the box? Yeah. Well, they are good. So if you got the Domino's brownies, those are the ones I like. I'll wind up eating a lot of those. But you gotta watch it. Yep. I eat first, ask questions later. Shoot first, shoot last, shoot some more. When everybody's dead, try to ask a question or two. Oh, yep. I always look at, like, I knew the Taco Bell was going to be way more than I wanted today, but I had like very little time to make anything for dinner. So I like sent Sam to pick up Taco Bell while I was in the middle of still working. I didn't get done until what, 15 minutes before the show started. That's how late my day went. So sometimes I just don't have the time to do what I want to do, which is why I'm going to go walk. Okay, so Michael's going to finish Kingmaker by the end of the year. Actually, by the end of August. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to write 100,000 words. Anyone else got any writing goals for the next 6 months? Marble brownie cookies? Yeah, they're good. I know Ron is about to wrap up his book. I'm not sure if he has plans to write another one afterwards. I was debating on writing another book centering around how I succeeded on text broker and content mills in general, and how I turned it into a career, and how I bought my house with it. Because there's a lot of people out there that, well, like the guy on Twitter was saying how you can't make money as a writer. I'm like, no, yeah, you can. You can make quite a bit, actually. And it's not just me. Megan Grant makes like 4 times more than I do. And she's got a lot of clients, though. And she knows her shit. But she's a prime example of her. They just bought this beautiful big house. And so she, prime example of how you can succeed as a writer. So the guy on Twitter almost set me off, but I was being nice, which happens from time to time. So I didn't jump his shit, but I did comment. Like, actually, I built a career and bought a house with it. So, but I was thinking I was going to write a book, kind of an extension of A Freelancer's Tale, which is available on Amazon in paperback and ebook format. And the link in the description down below. But how about that, Neo, for a shameless plug? Yeah, I was thinking about writing like an extension to it on how everything I did step by step, to see if I can help other people learn how to do it. So I logged in for shits and giggles. There was like no work. Like, holy crap. A text broker ebook will probably do well on Amazon, especially if you come up with a really good title, subtitle, and cover that will attract clicks. Once they check it out, your story will sell some. Probably. That's part of why I was thinking about doing it. And that's one thing I've got a lot of experience on. So I'm going to write another ebook. Awesome. Have the first draft on that one done. That is why it is taking me so long to write the book I am working on. Well, looks like you've got things rolling. How are you, like, have you been doing really well on sales? Has it been worth the time? I haven't really made a lot of money in sales, but like I said before, A Freelancer's Tale was an extremely niche book. Unless you knew who I was or cared about how I got started writing, you're not going to buy the book. But what the book was supposed to do in the first place was just help me learn how to do the freelancer, the self-publishing aspect of writing. And it did. The book succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. And so I'm extremely proud of my book. Even though it doesn't make a lot of money, it wasn't supposed to. So I'm thinking with the text broker book, that one would probably make quite a bit. I was thinking about doing it, but then I would have to squirrel away some time for that. And see, now you're doing it. You are influencing me to put more on my plate to write a text broker ebook. I think maybe after I get done with Kingmaker. Actually, when I get done with Kingmaker, I'm doing 7, and then going right to book 2 after Kingmaker. So, but I guess I can add a text broker book. Maybe do it on the weekends or maybe on my off time. I mean, it's not going to be 90,000 words, but I could probably get one out. Oh, I get a writing idea and start working on that book before the inspiration leaves me. Cool. I get focused on one thing at a time. If I come up with ideas, I write them down in a... you started it. I write them down on a notepad or in a file on my computer. So I've got a folder on my machine that is full of ideas of stuff I want to write. But I won't even consider them until I finish the one I'm working on, because if I don't, I will never finish it. Look at 7. 7 still is unfinished, and it's been unfinished since 2016. That's because I keep getting sidetracked with other stuff. That's why I learned, for me, I have to focus on finishing one thing at a time, otherwise I will never publish anything. It's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. And don't forget to record an audiobook version of it for Audible. Yeah, I could. I keep seeing advertisements for Audible on YouTube. I was thinking about doing something similar with, I really want to play with Kindle Vella. I know one author on Twitter who does really well with it, but A, that would be another thing on my plate. B, I kind of enjoy doing it on YouTube. I know Kindle Vella, I'd probably make way more money, and probably have a bigger audience. But I like doing them for YouTube. I don't know. I like adding the sound effects. I can't wait until I can actually afford voice actors, make it really like a 1920 radio show. That'd be awesome. Haven't made much money, but hope to start using Pinterest PPC ads to promote my books in a couple of weeks. Cool. I've been debating on using Pinterest to promote, well, anything. The channel, the blogs. I do get a few clicks from my Pinterest account to WriterSanctuary.com, but I don't ever use Pinterest. I haven't added anything on my Pinterest account in fucking years. I'm still getting clicks on it, so whatever. I was being sarcastic. You gotta stop it. Just write Kingmaker. I am. That's my goal. August 31st. Set in stone. You heard it here. We're doing it. And it's going to be a Halloween book. That'll give me September to edit. So, depending on how long it takes Dad to make a cover image, it'd be cool to have it out before Halloween. But anytime in October, I guess it'd be beneficial. We could still call it a Halloween book. Maybe I'll get the next one after that done before next Halloween. 7 isn't going to take me as long because that's just going to be a rewrite. A lot of the stuff is still going to stay there. I am going to rewrite Pride completely. I'm going to spruce up the other 6 stories that are in it and then finish. I'm halfway through the final chapter of 7, so I'm going to finish it, but I want to rewrite Pride altogether. God, it's like the 5th time I had to rewrite Pride. For some reason, I can't wrap my mind around Pride, and I don't know why. Probably because I have none. But Gluttony was the easiest to write. That was the funnest one to write. Oh, imagine what I'm going to do to it now. So 7 shouldn't take me very long to rewrite. And then after that will be book 2 to Kingmaker. Kingmaker is actually part of a 4-book series. I've already started somewhat writing the other 3. Y'all are going to hate me. That's all I'm going to say. But I think it's an awesome story. So I'm pretty jazzed for it. So, yeah. But yeah, August 31st. I'm going to be publishing Kingmaker, and then by the end of the year, Chris will have 100,000 words. SEO is good, but it takes too long to bring traffic if you get it right. Yeah. That is why I'm considering using Pinterest pay-per-click. And I still got to adjust my Amazon ads. I keep forgetting. So I'm going to drop the price of my book to $1.99, and I've already found better keywords, and I revamped the description of the book. So hopefully that'll work better. And I keep forgetting to add the ads. It's because I have too much on my plate. And Chris wants me to add some more. He wants me to write a textbooker book. If I do a textbooker book, though, it'll be during the off hours, so it'll probably be a while before it comes out. But actually, I don't know. With how much I know about textbooker and how I succeeded on content mills and everything I did, writing that should be wicked fast. So, of course, I said the same thing about Freelancer's Tale, and then I kind of went off the rails a little bit. I don't know. We got some good goals going. What else? Does anybody else have any cool writing goals that they want to do for the last half of the year? I am 83,000 words on average ahead of last year. I would like to hit 1 million, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I'm still happy that I've blasted past what I did last year by a lot. So, can't complain. I wish I could have got more of my personal projects done, but, you know, it is what it is. Life happens. You plan out things and you hope for the best, but sometimes shit happens. You just have to deal with it. And Sometimes clients throw new projects out at you that take you all day to do. Can't really complain about it. So, but anywho, if that's all we've got going on, well, I've never eaten Taco Bell in my life, so that's an accomplishment. I missed that one. Taco Bell, yeah, is my weakness. Let's see, is there anything else I lost here? No, I think I got them all. Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up then, so I can go to the gym, do my 30-minute walk, fast-paced walk, work up a sweat. Problem is that my gym at this time of night is fucking packed. But like I said, it's not necessarily the gym is just full. It's trying to get in and out of that damn parking lot. People are... We're going to go on a rant on drivers. So, anywho, I think we're going to wrap this up then. Unless anybody has anything else they would like to add. Guess we're going to do our outro. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. Don't forget, Freelancer's Tale is available on Amazon, paperback and ebook format. The link is in the description down below. It's a story about how I got started as a freelance writer while dealing with one of the worst depressions of my life. Wow, I could add extra chapters nowadays. After writing that book, just everything went straight to shit. Maybe make a part 2. The sequel to A Freelancer's Tale. Probably could. Anywho, don't forget that Sam and I will be on... Oh, maybe. I wonder if she forgot we even have a show tomorrow. Crossing Colorado's show tomorrow morning on our live stream. I will be trying my hardest to get more videos out on YouTube this week. I had one planned for today. It was kind of a one-off, but like I said, clients got to come first. You got to get paid, and I have a mortgage to cover. So, good night. Let's see. Hope everyone has a great week. See you next Monday p.m. Keep banging the keyboard. It says on Pornhub. Anyway. See? Even when I'm not drinking, I have problems. There's something wrong with me. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up. We're going to say goodnight to everybody. Yeah? Yeah. Say goodnight. We'll see you guys to next week. Unless we produce a video, in which case you'll see me. Anyway, have a good week, everybody. And we'll think about what kind of writing goals you want to do. And we will maybe do it another extension of starting off the next half of the year next Monday. It'll be a short one. It's 4th of July. Probably nobody going to be here to watch it. But we'll still... Maybe we'll do a short video. Or a short live stream. Because like I said, like right now it's 8 o'clock. It's still not dark enough to see fireworks. So... Have a good week, everybody. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. So a shadow. A shadow sees everybody. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.